Hello, thank you for listening to the Skate Fillet podcast. Today is June 20th, 2017. This is episode 108. I'm Grant Fierro, and this is Michael Medina. And today we're going to talk about T-Funk's The Extinct Part, Shake Junt's Flavor Country, About the Barracks, Finals Night's coming up. John Dillo dropped a part on Thrasher. Curren Caples Push Part finally released. Weekend went to Hawaii, and a few other things. But we're going to start out with T-Funk's The Extinct Part. Medina just posted a clip from it, or like a little trailer, teaser, on the Skate Fillet Instagram. So we thought it'd be a good idea to start out with that and go from there. So, Mike, what are your thoughts on the video? Any standout tricks? I'm going to watch it right now again
I think
so I can mention some stuff.
Totally. I think what's really rad about sometimes when they do these trailers, they sometimes pick like my favorite tricks from them, Like it's kind of like it's not every single trailer, but sometimes I'll be like, yo, those were literally my favorite things. And like this is definitely the case for that.
Uh-huh.
Like especially case in point, the fucking ollie into that car, the hood of the car.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, like I've talked about it multiple times before how I feel like T-Funk is just like an extremely urban skateboarder. Like he skates just like the weirdest, crustiest fucking skate spots, and he does like really hard shit on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just like a prime example, like of him being super like urban, just like shredding. You know what I mean? Just skating everything in front of him, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's something that I definitely took away from it. Like his spot choice for sure is just like all over the place.
Yeah,
I fucking love
agree.
it.
I'm watching.
Another
right
thing
now.
is like
Go ahead.
we're getting like a lot of footage from him this year. I'm hyped on that.
Yeah, T-Funk has been nonstop footage for. I mean, he came out with a lot of stuff last year.
Yeah,
and this
totally.
year as well. He puts out a lot of footage.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it, dude. Like, keep it coming, man, and give this dude a pro board. Fuck it. While we're at it.
This ollie over this yellow flat bar from flat to 50-50 on the parking block is super rad.
So gnarly. That's so gnarly. Like who? Like that's what I'm saying. Like who do you see skating things like that?
Yeah, he definitely has cool trick. Oh, this Wally board slide was sick. Yeah, his trick selection, like he just did a no side to fakie on a fire hydrant. The trick selection, the spots, I definitely agree. A lot of them are crusty, kind of like spots that would definitely be weird to skate, and he does really cool looking tricks on them.
Seriously, I completely agree. Like he skates the majority of his like spots that he skates. I would look at and be like, yo, like next spot.
Yeah. This Wally was tight down this fat bank.
He does all those wallies and he does all those tricks, but he just nails them, dude. Like down like the gnarliest shit,
Yeah, it's always like into some crazy hit. Oh, this nose bonk tail grab on that bank trail is really sick.
Yeah, nose bonk tail grab. Yeah. That's another one that definitely stood out to me.
That was super cool looking.
Like, who the hell does that one? Did it look super rad though? Yes, it did.
This is probably, in my opinion, based off the spot and how good he did the trick, one of the coolest looking things. This late shove it on this highway that from an earthquake or something cracked completely, and we've seen other people skate it.
Oh my god! Like, where is that? How cool does that look on film?
That looks incredible, and the late shove it was very proper.
Dude, that is like that. I had that down in the notes that I now can't find. So that's sick that you brought that up. That crusty earthquake. It said crusty earthquake spot.
Wally front three. It's not something you see often. I think that trick looks incredible. I think of a shot when I see it.
Damn. I want to go to that fucking earthquake spot, dude.
Dude, this Wally front three looks so sick.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane.
That looks incredible. I remember seeing Ishaw do it at Love.
Do you think that he's like outgrown? Do you think he's outgrown the little kid persona, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he
because he came in the game as a little shit, man.
I don't think he has little kid skate style, but he's definitely still small. And he might just be short in general, you know what I mean? Like,
totally.
So I think maybe his height, maybe what people would still say, oh, he looks like a little kid or is a little kid, but I always thought he was younger than he actually was when he first came out.
Same.
Because he was so short. But no, his skateboarding, I don't look at it as a little kid style or anything like
Not
that.
one
I
bit,
think
dude.
he really has his like not that we know what we're gonna get because he actually does skate very unpredictable, but we do know
Mhm.
like he has a style, and
Mhm.
we know he's gonna skate interesting spots, do weird like quick feet tricks or like stuff that just looks very hard to do. Um,
Yeah, seriously.
like he has his own style of skateboarding that seems to fit him super well, and it's I think a lot of people enjoy watching it. And he's definitely very good at wall rides.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm pulling out the last about 15 seconds here. I think his ender's coming. Oh, this
Oh, the
kickflip.
banger.
Yeah,
Yep.
that bank and then bombs the driveway. That was super sick.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you haven't checked this part out, it's called V Extinct. It's obviously a VX part.
You like that name?
It's pretty funny. I do like that
Yeah, I
name.
thought the name was hilarious. Love
It's
that.
live on Thrasher Mag. If you haven't yet checked it out.
Dude, Thrasher has.
Yeah.
If you go to Thrasher Magazine right now, like the website, there
Yes.
is so much fucking content on there right now. It is insane.
I mean, it is biggest media
Like, dude, this is
platform in
like
skateboarding, right?
by far, dude. Like, I'm sorry, like, I don't feel like there's nothing else. Like, as far as like video parts go,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing even close, dude. And like, I think, like, just as an example, dude, like this fucking T-Funk part is like buried right now.
Yeah,
Like, you got to
yeah,
dig
I
down there
figured
to
you were
get
going to
it,
go
man.
into that. There is definitely a ton of things coming out through Thrasher.
Mm-hmm.
Like when did T Funk's part drop? 2 days ago?
No, I think a few days.
Let me click back on it and see the date that it was released. It was released the 17th, so that's 3 days ago. And
Okay.
you have to scroll pretty far down to find it.
Three days ago, dude. You got to scroll
You have to
down for like
pass
5
Pyramid
minutes.
Countries, Board Sides and Lip Slides, Skate Line, King of the Road, OJ Video, Vans Alzheimer's, Chima's Rough Cut, Shake Junt, Nine Club,
Ooh,
Wizard Quest, Baja Actions, Realize, King of the Road again, and then he's all the way down there. That is pretty
dude, I'll
crazy.
tell you right now, those Vans Alzheimer's shoes look excellent.
Oh, really? You're into them?
I think they look awesome.
I didn't plan on
I
talking about
mean,
it, but now that we talked about it,
I'm a three stripes guy, but I'm just saying those shoes look really good.
I'm surprised. Not surprised. I wasn't sure how you would feel. I wouldn't have been surprised if you went either way. I guess is that so I didn't really know, but like I could have
Well,
seen you disliking them at the same time.
I absolutely love Alzheimer's.
Yeah, yeah, I have gotten that vibe from you. That is true.
That is like one of my favorite things right now. Like, not even kidding. Like, I follow them on like every social media platform, and like they nail it.
Yeah, well, that's sick. That's
Their
sick.
Instagram stories are probably top 5 for me right now.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning how sick it is that they all just session
Yeah,
a spot on the
they
story.
do it, and like they fucking kill it though. Like they
Yeah.
don't just like it reminds me of like Mafia.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they don't remember like how they'll go to a spot and like literally everyone on the team will do like some really fucking hard trick. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
cool.
Yeah, I think it's rad. I back
That's a
all
good
the time.
vibe to get from a company.
I think those shoes look sick, dude. Like I'd chill in those, but like I think at the same time though, like I don't know, man.
What does
Probably just
that
chill.
mean?
I might just chill in some stripes instead.
Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. Well, let's talk about Flavor Country, which is a Shake Jump video.
Oh man,
It's the title, if you haven't caught on yet, is Flavor, FLA, the three first letters for Florida, because it's all dudes from Florida. So, let me
dude, we were
go ahead.
stoked on this one.
Yeah, I've actually been waiting for it to drop because I've heard
Hell
them.
yeah.
I think Ish Cepeda was maybe someone I heard talk about it in an interview. So it features Zon Wright, Jamie Foy, Tyson Peterson, Nikolai Piombo. I wasn't familiar until this video with him. Ish Cepeda, and then Jeff Lenosi has a trick, and Reynolds and John Dillo.
Boss. Dude, hammers. I had to watch it twice.
Yeah, I've watched it more than once already.
Literally had to watch it back to back just because it's one of those like all killer, no filler type deals. Like every single trick is like enders.
it's heavy all the way through.
Like Jamie Foy, like holy shit, like dude. Jamie Foy skates pro as fuck.
Oh, yes. That's undeniable.
Zion Wright skates pro as fuck. That lip slide pop over on that out rail, like, whoa.
I know, that looks so sick.
Holy shit, man. Like,
Yeah, that's
did you see
scary.
how it didn't look like he didn't even give a shit?
And he 5
Like, he
0'd
really
it in
was
that
just
line, too.
hanging out. Yeah, dude.
That front
I
5
don't know,
0.
man. These floor and dude, Tyson Peterson. Okay, I wanted to actually reach out to Brink and ask him this question. I just forgot. Like, I'm wondering, does Rob Brink absolutely love Tyson Peterson's style?
Why?
Because it just looks excellent to me. Like it almost has like that Dylan-esque, like fucking just smooth fucking style.
It is
to
very
it, dude.
smooth. Very
It's
flowy.
just like
it's very like loose trucks cruising.
Those arms, man, they're just chilling.
Yeah, I really enjoy Tyson's skateboarding.
Dude, Tyson Peterson's style and trick selection and the way that he does those tricks.
Dude,
Wow.
the tailside frontside flip he did was super proper on that ledge.
Yeah, no shit. And that's another dude that I've actually that's another dude that I've gotten to see skate in real life, you know? So I have that appreciation.
Yeah.
Totally. So I have that appreciation of like seeing his footage and being like, damn, he's good as fuck.
Mm-hmm. And then he has that one line. It's like a bench. He wallies into it, then ollies out real quick, and then big spin, and then switch manny, switch front shove. That line looks so sick.
Mm-hmm.
He did that so well.
He has white shoes on in it.
Yeah, I believe he does. And
totally.
then
I know which line you're thinking of.
As you would expect, he's obviously super good at rails. There's like a big back 5-0 and back Smith. I really like his skating because it's, like I mentioned, it's like super flowy, and I think his lines always look super cool. But he has so much control with rails. Like he seems like he can just, like a long rail, it seems perfect for him because he can just get into it and just chill on whatever grind, which looks super sick.
Who was the MVP for you?
MVP. I don't know. I mean, Jamie Foy's nose slide of wall ride is my favorite clip in it.
Yeah.
But
that's
I don't
absolutely
know.
buck.
I don't want to choose like one person because I don't know. I really do enjoy each dude skating. But that nose slide of wall ride is my favorite trick in the video. I also want to mention before I forget because it just came to my mind. Zion's crook transfer, like yanks it over on that rail, was so gnarly. That was insane.
Did you see Jordan Maxim and Cookie talking about that?
Yes, I actually wanted to bring that up. So when I was watching the video, I was thinking, like, as Jamie was coming up, a lot of people do nose slide tricks on that, nose slide or tail slide or like a lip slide or board slide trick. I was thinking, oh, he's gonna get into a nose slide. Like, what's he gonna do out? And I was correct. He got onto the nose slide, and I was like, I don't know, like his feet weren't moving. I was like, what is he gonna do? And then he just launched to that wall, and it looks so sick. That clip is incredible. It looks so tight. It's a famous spot. We've seen tons of really cool tricks done on it, but we've never seen a single person skate it like that. And I think that's super cool to skate a famous spot in your own way. That's always sick. Mike, are you here?
Yeah, no, I am.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. My house is shaking.
Your house is shaking. Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk for a second until you're.
Yeah, for sure.
Good. John Dillo also had some cool stuff in this video. I'm trying to think. Oh, I think it's switch 180 nose manny or maybe half cab nose manny, and then nollie big heel out was super rad. And then Ish Cepeda's front heel flip was so good. It's like over a handrail, and there's like a support beam post at the end. It's the dodge. It's such a good front heel right there. Tyson always over rail to wall ride. I'm watching it right now, so certain tricks that are standing out. He did that wall ride super well. And then what was this guy's name I said I wasn't familiar with? Nikolai. Can definitely tell he has tons of board control and super good at ledges. His kickflip back to this back lip front big looks like he slid forever. That was incredible. I think it's rad, the whole concept of kind of all the younger Florida dudes that are popping up. How a lot of them happen to be on Shakedown and make this video. And Reynolds being from Florida, that's super sick. He has
Dude,
a really tight
that was my
manual.
favorite thing. That was like one of my favorite things was like me somehow forgetting that Reynolds is also a Florida boy.
Yeah, it was pretty rad.
Dude, that was
The song was
insane.
super cool too.
Oh, hell yeah, that Outkast song?
Yeah, that song was rad. It went really good with
Dude,
it.
hell yeah. That was perfect.
Well, Ish's nollie flip was so good. Yeah. I don't know anything else that stood out, Mike. Anything else you want to say about it in general?
The whole fucking video, like,
Yeah,
get
you
there.
were hyped on it. We talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, dude, get there. Go watch it. That shit's excellent.
As Shake Junt would say, get there while you can.
It's excellent.
2 times if you know me. Well, that's tight. Speaking of Thrasher, since we're already here, Mike, did you get a chance to watch Weekend in Florida? I'm
No,
sorry,
that one.
Weekend in Hawaii.
No, dude,
I got my
that
states
was
mixed up.
no, that was one that's like completely got buried for me. I didn't even notice that happened.
Okay, dude,
I'm
it's
not
funny
even kidding
actually.
either. Like
No,
I'm
yeah,
not
I
even
really
like
missed it. I missed the whole thing and had forgotten. I even saw it on Instagram or anything until yesterday. It somehow popped up, so I had a chance to watch it. Um, I kind of want to pull it up right now to think of specific tricks, but like you're saying, it is definitely buried. I'm having okay, here it is. And well, Mike, I think it also dropped the 15th, so it was kind of the beginning of our week, Skate Fillet week, so it's a little bit
oh,
older,
okay.
if that makes sense.
No,
But
that
I think
definitely makes sense.
I always like weekend videos because I don't know, it's the same vibe kind of how you were talking about all timers. Like it's just like a crew. It's like their team. You could just tell they're so focused on like fun and it's just homies and they're having a good time on their trip. Um, I don't know. I just like the vibe I get from their videos.
Do you
Uh,
see a lot of the weekend boards where you're from?
um, a okay amount. I don't. It's not like every day I'm at the park I see them, but I see them.
I've never seen one.
Really? Yeah. I mean,
I swear.
I bet in LA is definitely going to be the biggest
Oh, I'm
place for them.
sure it's like the major hub for them.
Yeah. But no, I see them around in San Diego. And it was cool. It was like this whole thing for their Nike collab. Which they also did I'm hoping there's a video coming. If you saw that Weekend versus Nike baseball game they did the other day.
Oh, that was funny. I did see that.
Yeah, I saw them doing that on Instagram, so that might be a funny skit or something coming out from them because we've seen some of those in the past. But yeah, I'm watching it right now trying to see if anything stands out real quick. But I think wow, that was rad.
Hey, what company did Nick Basario go to again?
He's on Polar.
Polar. All right.
Okay, this is probably my favorite trick in the video. This dude does a tail slide on a ledge, front tail, to switch back 50. Actually, it might be switch tail to regular back 50. It kind of looks switch for him. And then he does it again with back 180 out, and it looks so sick. I always like the way that their videos are filmed, too. Very good filming.
What videos? The weekend? Do you like
Yeah.
that VX fucking super bright sunray shit?
I mean, I could see why you wouldn't like the VX or the colors, maybe, but I think that the way the
The
actual
colors
footage
is
is
really
filmed.
more what it is.
Yeah. I could see
Okay.
that. It doesn't necessarily bug me. There are certain VX videos where the colors definitely do, I think, bug me. Or
They
just I
look
think
some of
could
them
look
look
better.
awful.
Yeah. But I think it's filmed good. I think it fits the skating and the style of the video.
Totally. That is definitely true. I will for sure say that about them.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Anyway, we'll go ahead and move along.
Moving on.
Current Caples push part. We finally got another push part. We had just
Do you
been
remember when
talking
we
about
just
how they hadn't been coming out in a while and we weren't sure what was going on. Curren's is out. It was released yesterday, Monday, on the barracks, obviously.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yes.
So last year when they did Push Project, the first year, right?
Mhm.
Excuse me. Okay, so we're seeing this. Okay. Let me backtrack a bit. This year we're seeing a lot of premiere parties for these push parts,
Yeah.
right? Like everyone that drops
Every
basically
single one so far, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Did that happen last year? Because I really
Last
don't
year?
remember.
Last year, the Barracks.
Didn't they just like drop in succession like in a row, like boom, 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 boom?
Yes, they did online. But to answer the premiere question, the Barracks had a premiere where every part was shown. I wasn't at the premiere, but I would assume that it was like, here's Trevor's part, here's Luan's part. But for these, because
Totally.
the way they're releasing them, not as consistent and a little bit further apart, they are doing.
They're trying to make.
And I think most of them have actually been at Long Beach, but anyway, for each Miles was in Sacramento, which makes sense. But yeah, just a premiere for that dude at, I think Miles was at PLA, the shop he skates for, and a couple of the Long Beach ones have like been at a bar or something. But yeah,
It
so
almost
they're
seems
doing,
like they're
smaller
like
local premieres, but different than last year. Yes.
right, but I think it feels like they're almost trying to make them like into a bigger spectacle. You know what I mean? Because they're being dropped like random as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I
So
don't
it's
think
like,
that being dropped random was the goal, though.
no, I don't think so at all. That's why I'm saying like it seems like them promoting these parties and having these premieres for them is like a chance for them to maybe catch up a bit.
Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying.
In
Yeah,
the
it's
sense
definitely a possibility.
in
I
the
don't know.
sense of like well, I'm saying like in the sense of like getting attention back on the part itself.
Yeah, no, that makes sense for sure.
That's what I mean.
It is cool though because it's kind of, and it's cool how it's local to the dudes. Obviously, a lot of those guys live in LA, so that's going to be in like LA Long Beach area. But it's cool how Miles' premiere was up in Sac, so all of his homies could be there.
I mean, dude, I'm just saying like who else is left? I keep forgetting who's even in it.
Beeble, Leo.
Leo for sure is the one
There's a
is like on my
couple
mind.
more dudes that were in it, but I'm forgetting now because it's been a while since the episodes were released. What's going on here? I'm gonna pull up the list.
Tommy Finn.
What was that?
Tommy Finn.
Yep, Tommy Finn. You're correct. There should be only one more dude. Dan Lowe. I'm actually hyped for that. Dan Lowe's sick.
Oh wow, how did I forget about Dan Lou?
I know, we both didn't think of it. That's
What
funny.
did you see about his Instagram?
Oh, I actually just saw that right now. And the same thing happened to Dane Berman.
Yep, Dane Berman.
Somehow,
I was
some
gonna say that.
hacking or
Somebody
something.
snaked him.
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting.
That sucks.
Yeah, no,
I mean, it's
that
not like
does.
Dan Lou's not gonna have any issues getting his followers back. You know what I mean? He'll literally just have
Yeah.
sponsors say, "Hey, here's Dan Lou's Instagram. Go follow it."
Let's talk about the part for Curren before we move on. You
Oh,
watched
hell
it,
yeah.
correct?
Yeah, dude. I'll honestly say the first thing I thought after I finished watching it, before I said anything to anyone, is like, I enjoyed this more than I enjoyed his propeller part. I'll just go ahead and say it.
Okay. I actually
We
think
had
I
a
would
much
agree with
more.
that. I haven't watched his propeller part in a while, but I think this
It
is my
had.
favorite Curren part.
It's got to be, and there's like just the vibe to it was way more fun and just like felt more cohesive.
But the song
and
was
like,
sick.
yeah, it just I don't know. I thought it was in every way better. And I also think that the boneless that he did on those brick tranny spot, I think that like maybe one of the gnarliest bonuses like in skate history, and I feel like it should get more attention.
I think that's one of the gnarliest tricks at that spot.
That bonus is fucked, bro.
Dude, he blasted it like it wasn't.
Like no sissy shit at
Yeah,
all.
exactly. It wasn't any hesitation. It was a big boneless.
Yeah, that was rad. Like I watched that clip multiple times, and then like I don't know, the street stuff is cool too. But again, I do like seeing Curren skate training. You know, that's preferable. I know that you like that Impossible, right?
Dude, I did not know he had him like that.
I didn't know he had him like that either.
Wow.
I'll tell you right now, I was definitely expecting a pop shove it when he pulled, like when I was watching it and he pulled up. I thought I was expecting a pop shove it.
Dude, the way he rapped, I'm just honestly the way he did the impossible, the way he scooped it to the side like that, and it wrapped so vertical after that scoop to the side, definitely made me think of Dylan. The way he did it, it was honestly like he did it so well, and he landed on it so sick. That spot does not look easy to skate.
No, that spot looks sick on camera too.
It definitely looks sick on camera. 100% my
Dude,
favorite clip
for
in the
sure.
part. I mean, I'm a fan of that trick.
Okay.
It's a trick I didn't expect it from him, which makes me think it's even sicker. And not only do I not
Mhm.
expect him to do an impossible, wouldn't expect him to do it that good.
That raps.
It was done so well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, like I said, it's my favorite current part. I think
I
it's
mean,
better than the
yeah,
dance part.
there were definitely some other standout tricks that are in my head. That 50 on that bridge rail was sick, where he hopped to the next one.
Oh, yeah, that was... Dude, I almost thought he was just going to keep fucking going.
Dude, I bet it could be done.
Yeah. It seemed
Someone
like he
that
was going to
grinds.
keep going, I swear to God.
That would have been sick. But I like the way he did it too. That looked cool. The Smith to manual, which they talked about or like showed in one of his episodes that he was trying, was super gnarly. Is on that kink trail and then drops to manual onto the sidewalk.
Totally.
Yeah. And then I agree about seeing him skate tranny. It is cool because obviously that's kind of what he's known for. And I would just, I don't know what he's known for. We'll leave it at that. But seeing him fly around on transition is always sick.
Yeah, dude, it's gnarly as fuck.
Yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully another push part soon, though. I saw Chase posting about he was editing it. And
Editing a
he
push
didn't
part?
film it. Yeah, he edited Curren's push part.
Oh, okay.
So moving along. Actually, speaking of
Who do
video,
you think is?
go ahead.
Who do you think is going to be next?
Honestly, I have no idea, so I feel like it's pointless.
Who do you hope is next? Is what I should say.
Danlu.
Danlu, I hope it's Beeble.
Maybe they'll do the Vans dudes back to back. Did you see there was a Vans logo in the beginning? There has been no other logos in any other push part.
Vans paid him that money so they could finally drop a part.
I know. I was thinking because I think last year maybe there was like a Mountain Dew one at the end, but that was for every dude because they sponsored the whole series.
They sponsored the whole series.
But there has never been like a company that one of those guys is on.
I'm going to be
front of
entirely
a push
honest
part.
with you. I did not notice that at all.
Yeah, I always notice weird things like that. But yeah, it's Vans right before the video starts, which honestly did interest me. I was wondering kind of why.
Really weird.
I mean, obviously Vans would love to be a part of Curren's video part, but just based on its push, I think the Barracks
Vans team is so sick, dude.
They have quite a lineup. What was I going to say? Oh, let's talk about the Flare. So I actually got to go to not the first world premieres in LA. I went to the premiere the next day. They had here in just north of San Diego in Encinitas.
Oh shit! I forgot
the whole team came down, so it was still considered a world premiere. It was like the whole team was there.
Who had the first part?
First part is Simon Bannerell.
Oh wow, I was way off.
And it is
who has the ender?
Mr.
Manchild has the ender.
Nah, I'll let you guess a couple.
Riley Hawk has the ender.
It's he
not.
Riley Hawk says, "Give me Sodi" with his part. It is ridiculous.
Oh no shit!
He goes off.
Oh,
I'll tell you one thing. When this video drops, just because I personally think to win Sodi these days you need to have multiple gnarly parts. If Riley can drop another part this year, it's gonna be he's up there for sure. It was unbelievable. He grinds the craziest rails. He does the sickest front heel on this bump over fence. He sits on this 50 for so long.
Dude, I'm a huge fan of his too.
He does a crazy. It's like this ledge it's like a 2-block, but you skate the second block as a ledge. Like you're on the first, go to the second, and then gap out to flat. If that makes sense, kind of confusing.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
And dude, I think he does front blunt back to 70 kickflip. It's hard to remember because it's a video premiere and you only see everything once. And I think Stevie Perez on the same spot does either nose grind or nollie flip out, and it looks so sick.
How much footage does he have?
Who, Riley?
No, Stevie.
Dude, he is a full part.
Oh, hell yeah. Good shit.
Yeah, I did not expect it because he's had a couple injuries while filming, but he is a full part.
Like
I personally really enjoyed his part. I think he has a great style. Vincent?
What was your top 3 parts?
Sibo Walker, probably Stevie, and I guess Riley. I guess we kind of just we haven't talked about Sibo yet, but yeah, probably those. But I really like Simon. Simon had a really cool style. I don't know.
Who was third?
I don't remember.
Who was fourth?
I remember all I remember is first and last. It's a video premieres are hard.
Where
for me
was
to remember.
Manchild?
Manchild was probably like middle, but maybe towards the beginning, ish.
I heard his shit was nuts.
Dude, he has some sick ledge tricks that I kind of didn't expect.
Damn, I'm trying to see that man-child part.
He is a gnarly
You're
video
hyping
part.
it down.
No.
You're hyping it
I
down
don't
for
mean
me.
to, but it's like at a video premiere, you see everything so quick that it's hard to
Yeah, it's
remember
true.
every little thing. You know, like if I had the video on
It's
my
true.
computer, I would love to talk more about Manchild and every dude's part in that video in detail. But I don't remember it all because I only got to see it once.
Man-child is
But I
beast.
definitely
I've seen
remember
him skate in
SIBO's
person
part
too.
because I'm a huge SIBO fan. And he does some crazy ledge tricks, like stylish, awkward ledge tricks done so well. Dude,
Yeah,
I love
SIBO's a freak, dude.
SIBO had a really sick part in the video.
Where was he at?
In the middle,
For sure.
somewhere around the middle. Stevie Perez, his intro is cool. I mean, not cool. It actually sucks because they show him get hurt, but the editing to it is cool, if that makes sense. You'll have to see it. The intro is crazy. As you'd expect from a Curl Tab video, the filming and editing is super good. There's
I'm sure.
the B-roll, the intro's the dude's part. SIBO's intro is super rad.
So how was Vincent? My bad.
Oh, Vincent.
Fire.
Super good, honestly.
Can't wait.
He skates so fast and
So
raw,
fast.
like crusty spots.
Dude, I need that. That's like what I like to
One thing
watch.
that really stood out to me was that he somehow, like, so much of his video part is on spots that are like, okay, picture a sidewalk and then a bank that's like a half circle kind of thing. It's like he finds all these spots like that. And he's doing all these different tricks on them. And it's not the same spot over and over. It's all these different spots that are very similar. And I'm like, that's not something you normally see. It was interesting.
The power of Instagram.
The spot selection was cool. I'll say that for Vincent. And it's definitely powerful, fast skating.
Do you remember when Jaws was asking people to send him big ass spots on Instagram?
Yeah. Tori Puddle did the same thing for his that flat bar part.
Like bro. Oh yeah, I remember that too. But like honestly, for someone like Jaws, who like that's gonna be every part of his further. That's. I mean, that's the best way to film a part, right?
It really is. I don't blame him. That's right.
I don't blame him one bit. I love that. I find that really funny, actually.
Yeah. So that's probably it for my experience at the second world premiere. But the video should be dropping, I believe Carol said, mid-July, beginning to mid-July. So about a month.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Yeah, in about a month, the video will be out. They introduced some new dudes that we all know have been getting hooked up, or at least skating with them, but they're now on. And then, yeah, it's a lot of new faces in general, younger guys.
Yeah. Nico?
I would say, yeah, Nico has clips. There's like a
Dude,
welcome
he kills
part.
it.
There's like a welcome part that has Nico, James Capes, Yanni Cruz, and Johnny Jones. And all I'm going to say about Johnny Jones is he does a very good-looking trick down the Santa Monica triple set.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I've seen – and that thing is so long. I don't know how anything goes down it.
I've been there. I've actually seen it.
Oh, you have? Yeah, that thing is incredibly long. I don't understand how the tricks go down it.
The roll-up is just like a million people constantly walking there.
That's why I think you see a lot of clips there in the morning, like weekday in the morning.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, it's got to be, dude.
SIBO skates it as well.
What did he do already? Varial flip?
Yeah, he's varial flipped it. He did such a good varial down it in that video. But he does something else, obviously, a new trick down it. Johnny's trick looks so good. But yeah, and then also at the premiere in LA, they did the 9 Club episode. They brought the set to the premiere, which looks so sick. Honestly, I'm hoping to do that at more video premieres because I thought it was super rad. The episode was so sick. If you haven't checked that out, obviously it's where every 9 Club is on their website, on their YouTube channel. They have a bunch of dudes that are in the video, involved with Lakai, industry dudes, Mike Mo's girlfriend on that thing is so funny. Daniel Policelli, the good homie, Skate Fillet viewer forever now. gets on there and they ask him about his re-edits he's done,
Potato plop.
which is super sick. You should go listen to that. That episode is so sick. A bunch of faces. Kenny Anderson gets on there. Rick Howard.
Rick killed it.
Yeah, Rick was a cool way to end it. Definitely a cool way to end it. Neck Face gets on there for a second.
I wish they would do more. Wish more Baker dudes would get on there.
That would be sick. I agree.
On 9 Club in general.
Yeah. Sam Mueller, photographer, gets on there for a second. Or wait, what did they say? Was it Mueller? Yeah, Mueller. But I always said Mueller in the past because of the way it's spelled. Anyway, he's on there. And Chris mentioned Skate Fillet, which was pretty funny.
That was
which
awesome.
actually, yeah, my first time seeing that was I watched like 30 minutes of it or something of the show in the morning. And then I was doing other stuff. And then I got like the notification that Daniel posted the story and tagged Skate Fillet podcast. I was like, oh, I wonder what that is. I clicked on it, and then I saw Chris say that. It made me laugh. So,
yeah, I hadn't gotten there yet either.
Yeah, so thank you, Chris. That was pretty funny.
That was rad.
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely check that out. I'm really hoping they do that at more premieres because I think it was super sick.
I think they will, dude. That's a really good look for them.
Yeah, and I think companies having premieres are probably going to want them to come.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't see Tony Hawk was on there, which was tight.
And he cussed. It was great.
Dude, personally, like the funniest to me was like the discussion, the way Chris was interacting with Mike Mo's girlfriend was hilarious.
Little ding ding.
Little ding ding, cracking me up. That was so funny.
That's so funny.
It was cool. It was cool, like how they'll call everyone, "Oh, he's an alumni." That was rad. Oh, and we can't.
Oh yeah.
We can't not mention Manchild. Just
dude,
faded
off his ass, man. He's like
he
that
came
annoying
back
dude
like 7 times
with like random homies just to like talk shit and then walk away. How many? What kind of animals do you have?
Oh, Simon jumped on there for a second. Manchild came back. That breathalyzed Manchild, which was funny.
What kind of animals do you have?
Nico got on there for a sec. So yeah, anyway, if you haven't checked that out, that's super rad. I love that episode. Hope to see more.
Yeah, top 5.
Similar in the future. Let's see.
I'm glad they worked that out.
Yeah, it was cool because it seemed like everyone that jumped on it was like surprised. They didn't realize that was gonna happen. I mean,
I didn't know Kenny tore his ass cheek.
Yeah, but it was cool hearing him say that it shouldn't be too long at all of a recovery time. So hopefully that pans out.
But he was also talking a lot about natural healers and all this other shit. And yeah.
What does that mean to you?
I don't know. It's a little sus. That's all.
I don't know. I mean,
I believe in I am definitely a firm believer in medicine.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm one of those people that I understand how evil it is, and I understand all that shit. Trust me, I do. But I believe that medicine does work, especially for injuries and things like that.
What type?
I don't know, man.
Oh man. Well, I guess that's kind of it for the flare because you haven't seen it yet, so you can't talk about it. But when it is released,
we'll talk about it again.
We will talk about it again, so we can both talk about more of the video parts in general. We can hear Mike's side of everything, and go from there. But
I'll watch it
we
live
could have talked about this
Instagram.
earlier. John Dillo's Red Shore part.
He's striped up.
Yeah, he does. He does get Adidas. So yeah, he had clips in the Flavor Country video, but earlier, probably, I think it was last Wednesday or Thursday it was released. He's a solo video part on Thrasher, called Red Shore. Cool. Yeah, you weren't familiar with John at all before, Mike? Is that correct?
No, I was not.
Okay. What'd you think about the part?
I thought it was dope. There was a kind of a strange strange description of it on Thrasher. It was like, if you hear the name John Dillo, just know it's gonna be good. And I was like, okay, all right, I'll watch this now, I guess.
I want to pull it up. I kind of want to know what exactly it says.
I'm pretty sure it says those words. But
That's
as far as
pretty
the part
funny.
itself, it was sick.
Yeah.
It was like it wasn't a part that I'm gonna watch twice.
Okay.
Like the other, well, okay, so basically there was two dudes this week that I had never heard of nor seen footage from, and this was one of those. And I think that like in comparison to the other one, which I'm sure we're gonna talk about next,
Mhm.
I think the other one was just more enjoyable for me.
Okay.
But this dude is super duper stylish, extremely good switch heels.
Yes, I think I'm familiar with John Dillo. I've just from other videos and then seeing him on Instagram. One thing that I do think is really cool about his skating is that he skates so many bump over bars, which I think, first of all, with kind of any spot, you really don't know how gnarly those things are until you're there. But in general, they're really never easy to skate. So I think that just puts into perspective like how much pop and control over his board that he has. Like that switch flip he does in the shake jump video was super sick. But in the video part, it's actually a spot in San Diego. He switched ollies to bump over bar to switch Manny. That was so nuts. Heel flip over one was super sick. He does an incredible nollie heel down a set and fakie heel. I don't know. I think a lot of it
Fakey
is,
heels down stuff are so fucking hard.
that's an awkward trick you really don't see many
Like,
people do.
well, dude, just as an example, like I'm totally like, okay, if you and I were to play a game of skate, right, and I win the fucking rock paper scissors,
Hmm.
like there is a definitely like not a high chance, but there's like a good chance that I may just pull a fake heel. Like that's one of my most comfortable flat ground tricks. But the second I try to take it down something or over something, it's just like I've never done this before kind of thing. You know what else is fucking gnarly? I've been doing this a lot lately with fakey heels with like on hips or like little bump to bump type deals. Where, like I'll pull up, so it would be like a front side, like the hip would be like towards my back, like I would do a front side half cab flip on that side of the hip.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've been doing fakey heel to forward, like to fakey heel blast, just
So,
stay
so
fakey.
you stay fakey is what you're saying.
Yeah, dude, that is so much harder than I'm making it sound.
Oh no, I agree. That is
Like holy
dude. Fakey
shit,
heels are
dude!
awkward.
I spent like an entire night learning that.
Yeah, that's a weird trick.
I don't know. I back people doing fakey heels over stuff because that shit is not easy. I'm also
Yeah,
starting to get better at fakey flips over shit. That's starting to make more sense.
sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
that's
think his
another
flip
hard
tricks
one,
are
dude.
so on point. John Dillow's flip tricks are so proper and caught so high. That's one thing I really like about his skating. And then he'll get like super tech with the manuals done super well, which looks rad. But Mike, actually, one thing before we move on that I wanted to talk about was his ender. He switched heels over the bar at Rincon.
Rincon, gnarly. Dude, what do you think
What
about
it?
that rollaway though?
That's what I was gonna ask you.
It was kind
Um,
of sus, dude.
like personally, okay, obviously that switch heel is unbelievably gnarly.
It's
Like,
huge. NBD.
yeah, exactly, exactly. For me, like my thing is, in my opinion, an ender should be a crazy trick done well. I don't know, like that's just
Yeah.
how it is in my head. He did a crazy trick a little bit sketchy. So like, is it usable like that? Yeah, it is. But like, I just always want to see an ender done super good, as well as it being a crazy trick. So like when I saw it, I was like, okay, that was super gnarly, but I hope there's another trick.
Okay, you
That's
want to
what
know?
went through
Okay,
my head.
I am almost on the same page with you, but my initial thing was like, for sure, I thought that there was going to be another trick. That was like for sure what I thought. But I thought that if they were going to make that such like a monumental trick in the part, why didn't they just do it the first trick so that way our attention's still there? Like that was fucked up. That was gnarly. Like let's keep watching, as opposed to like,
I
damn,
see what you're saying.
that was kind of fucked up for an under. Like what? I don't know. Like I'm not hating because that, like I said, that was
Yeah, there was
gigantic.
a lot of comments like hating on it, and that's not at all what I'm saying because, like Mike said, it's never been done. Undeniably, that's super gnarly. And there's actually, I think Venture posted like a ton of his attempts, and he stuck so many before that roll away. The photo that I believe is running as a Venture ad in Thrasher, it was super sick. It was just like just not the most proper rollaway. His hand touched and he kind of turned to the side.
We turned to the side, which that's honestly for me, that's what fucked the whole thing up. Like the
Yeah,
hand
I
touch is
think that the
whatever.
hand
I'll
touch was
fucking
like
deal
if
with
he could have rolled away straight still, that
Yep.
people's opinions would have been a little different.
Yep. Mine
But
would.
I'm a big fan of John Dillo, and I look forward to more footage in the future. But as Mike said, we're going to talk about someone else that actually I wasn't familiar with at all either. His name is Ryan Thompson.
Yo,
His video part is
nailed it.
titled "Launch" on Thrasher.
He's striped
Let's hear it,
up.
Mike.
He's striped up.
Yeah, well, Mike, we can all see what shoes he's wearing. Let's hear about the video.
Just saying, man.
I know.
Adidas knows they know how to pick the winners, man.
So what'd you think?
I don't know. I think that it was fucking awesome. I think that it was probably, other than the Florida shit, probably the most enjoyable thing of the week for me.
Yeah, okay,
And
I can
it's
see that.
the one I just watched right before this.
Okay, sick. Dude, his
Yeah.
front blunt to front board was so sick.
So fucking gnarly, dude. Like, who does that?
That was super rad.
Like, for real though. Like, just people should watch that video part just based on that.
Yeah, dude, and the
Like, it's
what did
gnarly.
he do? I think it's front 270 back lip on a ledge, and it like turns into like a little DIY type quarter pipe, and he just goes in fakie. That looks. He sits on it. He does the back lip for so.
That's what he
long.
does. He just fucking gets into grinds and just sits there and just hangs the fuck
pop
out.
over on that bank derail was super sick.
Mm-hmm. The 5-0
I like the
at
title
the end.
personally. I think Launch just sounds sick.
Yeah, I mean, it does blast over like at least like 6 different bump to bars.
Yeah, you know that's funny. Just like John Dillo, skates a lot of bump to bars and has a lot of pop. Which you have to have to skate a bump to bar. So I probably worded that stupid.
You gotta have pop to get on stripes, dude. No pop, no stripes.
Dang, Mike. I didn't realize you were the TM.
I manage, dude. I manage teams.
I manage. Yeah, no, it's pretty sick. Like, just that we weren't familiar with him, and then now we're psyched on his part because it got put on Thrasher, and now I'm gonna look forward to more stuff from him.
Yeah, I'll watch it again.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now because I want to point out one more trick. I just want to see something that I get psyched on. Okay, the B-roll, that whole thing was sick. Dude, this. Okay, yes, the 5-0, but since I just watched it. Big spin front board pop out on that ledge that went over grass.
Oh, yeah.
Was so tight.
Yep.
The 5-0.
Big spin front board is such a baller trick.
No, it looks great. What were you going to say about the 5-0? Just that it's buck.
It's awesome. And then he does a Smith like right after. It's just like, damn, dude, that guy killed it.
The Smith was really dipped. Just,
I like the 5-0 more.
The Smith was just unbelievably dipped.
He made that spot look like a fucking flat bar.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, and it appears to be pretty tall.
I was gonna say it looks like it's like up to like my waist.
It looks huge.
It's nipple high.
Yeah, he does sit on it so mellow. Yeah, dude, that video, and he pops out of the Smith so good. That dude's part was rad.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I'm a fan.
Only a couple more things here. Battle at the Barracks. Let's talk about that. Who was it? Wow. Who was Saturday again? Give me a reminder.
I remember Shane.
Yeah, I was gonna say Shane versus PJ, but who played the day before them?
That match was gnarly.
Who was it that played on Saturday? Here we go. Oh, Luan and Jocelyn.
Oh wow! How do we forget about that?
Dude, I mean, it appears to be that Chris Jocelyn just has every single trick and does not look like he's gonna miss anything anytime soon. So at this point, I'm gonna say Shane versus Jocelyn in the finals is my guess.
I said the same thing.
And
I got Shane winning.
Dude, it's heavy to beat Luan. Like Jocelyn is blowing a lot of people away, I think. You know, like people that had predictions. Like I just don't think a lot of people expected him to do this good in Battle of the Barracks.
Even him getting this far, I didn't expect. Let alone him.
Yeah, you know, I didn't either. But I mean, I get the argument of like, well, he has all these tricks down big sets. You know, like of course he has them on flat, but I just didn't realize he had this many tricks on flat. It's like no matter what the person does on him, he's gonna land it.
Yeah, he's got that.
And when he's on offense, he has so many tricks
Pressure flip.
on lock.
Pressure flip 180.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck knows how to do that? I don't know how to do that shit.
Dude, he
gotta be
was
kidding me.
killing it.
You know how to pressure flip? Great.
I can do pressure heels.
I have
Pressure
absolutely
front
no
heel.
idea how to do.
No, I can't
any
do
of
like
that shit.
a traditional pressure.
Dude, growing up, pressure flips were like absolutely made fun of.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
they were
yeah.
dogged on.
Yeah, there seem to be a little more done nowadays.
Dude, I remember who does a big ass one? Eric Ellington?
Dude, if I could do them like that, like I probably would. It looks fun. I don't know. I haven't learned them.
I think they look fucking dumb on flat ground, but like he did it over some big shit.
I could
like,
see. I could definitely see why you think they look stupid, but I think whether or not it looks stupid, like no matter what your opinion is, it looks like a trick that if you can do, it's just fun. Because everyone that has it, that like gets the concept of how to do it, it's every try like not hard for them. You know, it's like so easy.
Yeah, it's true. I think the most fun looking trick, just like in general, is the backside no comply 360.
Don't you do those?
Yeah, I got those.
I feel like we've talked about how you do them like warming up at the park.
Yep, I do them on hips all the time. They're good. They're good for that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, do a little twisty. Do a little twisty. Keep it moving.
A little twisty. And then Shane versus PJ was pretty heavy.
Oh God damn!
Honestly, I hoped
heavy.
it went a little longer, but dude, the thing it seemed like they were like Shane was a little off in my opinion for the first time this battle at the barracks.
I mean, he's playing PJ.
Yeah, like he missed a nollie flip, I think it was.
Nollie flip. But I mean, you want to talk about somebody who has all the tricks. It's literally both of those dudes.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think I would
Like,
I
those
hope
dudes
they
have
get
all of them.
I hope they get matched up again at some point because I know that they could have like a 10-minute battle.
Yeah.
Like an edited down, like you click on the barracks and it's 10 minutes. Like they could go forever.
Wait, what does he beat him with? It was something kind of controversial.
Why was it controversial?
It was like something that was kind of like not a PJ type trick.
I'm
What did he do?
I'm gonna go to the end right now. I just have to get through this.
Please.
Carlos Ribeiro
Please.
switchback heel Nike ad real quick, and then I'll be there. Yeah, I just
They're better off without me.
what? Let's see. If this is the okay, thank God. I thought I clicked on the pregame interview. I was like, dude, I really want to find the clip. Let's see.
I thought he beat him with like a kind of zonky trick, if I'm not mistaken.
What do you mean? Like, what did you? I don't remember it being anything too weird.
Well, what is it?
Well, my internet will let you know. You just gotta give me a minute. Who do you think was winning going into this?
Shane.
Okay, yeah, I did too. I think we talked about that. Oh wait, didn't he win on the switch double tray? Yeah, he did. How's that zonky?
Oh wait, I'm thinking of something else. I thought there was something else. I don't know why. I thought there was just like a weird trick.
No, PJ did pressure backside heel, and Shane landed it.
Oh, he also does a kickflip sex change.
Who?
One of them does like a sex change trick, dude.
In PJ versus Shane.
I'm pretty sure, dude. He does like a heel flip sex change, man.
Oh, thank you, Jim. I just saw your text. Yeah, it was switch double tray was the winning trick. Dude, I don't think there's a sex change trick in PJ versus Shane.
Dude, I'm pretty fucking sure, man.
All right, well, we're going to find something to talk about while I watch this whole battle.
Am I crazy? Am I crazy?
I think you are.
Dude, I could be just losing my mind at my old age, man.
Okay, are you thinking about because Shane did a body varial in the Mike Mo Chris Roberts thing?
Dude, I could have fucking swore PJ does a heel flip or a kickflip sex change in this shit, dude. I swear to God.
There's no way. I was actually surprised to see Shane the switch double tray, switch whatever you want to call it, double.
Am I losing my fucking mind? Am I losing it?
Switch tray flip, double flip. Just kidding, it sounds stupid. I just don't like saying double tray because it's like it's not 2 360 flips, but it's easier to say.
That's how I picture a double tray as 2 360 flips. Like when people say double hard flip, when it's just like a double flip hard.
360 double flip is the best way to say it.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, he stuck one first, and then, which was interesting to see him step off. But it just seemed like his nerves were there a little bit, or a little uncomfortable, which we haven't seen in this about the Barracks. I think he's gonna win the whole thing at this point, personally.
Am I fucking crazy? I swear to God, it does.
Mike, there is no kickflip body variant. I'm watching the whole game right now.
All right, dude, just edit that out, man.
Why you don't want to be wrong on the internet?
Nah, I could give a fuck about being wrong on the internet.
I hope everyone makes fun of you in the comments, Mike.
I'm sure they will. They'll be like, man, he's old as fuck, dude. He's washed up. Let's talk about photosynthesis.
Okay, Shane's nollie tray flips are so good.
He blasts those things.
Yeah, he pops them higher than anyone. Yeah, backside 180
true.
pressure flip. That's the only weird trick.
Is that the only zonker in there?
That for the other game? That wasn't in the Luan game. That was PJ.
What are you talking about?
The back 180 pressure flip?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know. I thought you mentioned that when we were talking about Luan.
I think I did.
You did. I know you did.
I'm losing it this week, dude. I'm done.
Like,
fucking washed up. I feel like Drew.
Well, we'll end on a note that you'll like. That's Chima Ferguson's rough cut.
Oh, this I definitely watched for sure.
Did you?
Yeah, dude, that line of like the front blunt and then 180 over the table and then switch front blunt on another table is like one of my favorite things.
That is really gnarly.
That is like the sickest line. The way that his switch front blunt looks exactly like his regular one is insane to me.
You're saying it very well. I'm agreeing. Keep it going.
I think it was rad to see the rest of the front board debacle.
The outtakes, yeah.
Yeah, because, dude, that fucking spot looks insane to see.
Front board looks super gnarly, dude.
I mean, that's one of his tricks, though. Those are like his things, and he's front boarded some shit.
I still can't get over the hard flip he does over that rail going front side.
Yeah, that's one of my. And the way that they filmed it is like really, really crazy,
dude. So good.
That's definitely true, man. There's no denying that. I think that just having it like his footage compiled into like some raw files thing is super rad too.
Mm-hmm.
Because they did it with Davis, right? It's like Davis and Justin's raw footage, right?
On Thresher?
Didn't they show the raw footage for that too?
I don't believe so.
Or am I just like thinking of some shit I already saw?
You know what you might be thinking of is that, I mean, they show a bunch of Davis nollie attempts on Instagram.
That's what I'm thinking of. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. I hope there's
raw footage of Davis.
In my head,
Davis,
that's like what I was picturing is the nollie. Yeah, no shit.
God, just that style is so good.
Anyway, back to Chima. Who's your favorite dude on Rio besides the Shadware?
Oh, I mean, the Shadware.
You can't pick a shot though.
I know. I'm gonna go with. Ooh, there's a lot, dude.
Like if you were to get like, if you were like, yeah, Davis.
There's something about it, like his style and trick selection. I really enjoy it. But I mean, entertainment. K-Walks is up there, obviously.
Kyle, yeah, I think a lot of people
Zion's
say
gonna
Kyle.
be flying around.
Zion's, that's my for sure choice, dude.
Zion, Brockle's tray flip on that one bump over fence spot in his. I think it was that surveillance one.
Bro, so Brockle's tray flips in general. Brockle's tray flips in general.
Brockle is just beast. Ernie always has sick style, dude. I love Ernie's skating.
Yeah, dude, Brockle is a gigantor too, man.
I don't think I've seen him in person. You have, but he does.
That's a big motherfucker, dude.
His brother's in the NFL. I saw that in some interview he had.
That doesn't surprise me. He looks like he could also be
the body type. Yeah. I mean, okay. So who's your favorite? Not besides the Shadware. You could say anyone.
Zion.
Is it really? I kind of thought so, but I was thinking maybe you'd say someone else.
I like Zion and I like Jake for sure, and Dennis.
Oh, Jake, dude, that's a good one.
Jake's fucking
His
beast,
frontside
bro.
flips.
Woo, beast. I like that he's kind of an asshole too. Like that he's like known for kind of talking shit is what I should
He's
say.
definitely known for giving like the
not
younger
an
dudes a
asshole.
hard time too.
Yeah, that's what I should say.
Which
I
is
don't
funny.
mean to say asshole. I
That's
just
why I
think that he's
cracked up.
a good shit talker is always welcome in my book.
Yeah, I can tell that you do love that. That's no surprise.
I love it. I love it, dude.
No surprise.
I feel like it's a good thing in skateboarding when there's just a little bit of shit talk going on. Like, not like
Drama.
disrespectful, like drama, let's fight over it kind of thing. I just mean like some shit talk, dude. Because I do the same thing at Fargo Skate Park every single time I'm there.
I'm sure you do.
Run that
sure
shit, dude.
Oh, actually, speaking of this topic, did you happen to watch last week's Battle Talk where Mike Mo just
No, I missed it, dude.
Oh,
you're talking about the DC thing that you sent me?
Yeah.
Is that from last week? I missed
Yeah,
that. I didn't get to watch that.
Every time Felipe goes, he just says something about DC. It's so funny.
What was he saying in that text that you sent me? Like, fuck you, DC.
Yeah, every time Felipe pops a trick.
I don't need you.
Yeah, he goes, I don't need you, DC. And then
dude, that's so funny.
And then I think it was in the Legion of Doom thing. Tommy
what was
Fingos.
he wearing in that?
Who?
Mike Mo.
And when he did the Impossible?
Yeah.
He has DCs on.
That's what I thought. All murdered out ones.
But there's comments on Instagram like someone gave him a hard time, and then Mikey agreed with the kid, and then Mike Mo was like, sorry, like I hadn't skated in 3 years. I wasn't thinking about my shoes, but you're right. I should wear different ones.
No shit.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It seems like all the dudes that recently left DC seem to be somewhat bitter.
I mean, dude, all I'm saying is like those are his pro models, so I'm sure he has quite a few pairs of his pro models sitting around.
Yeah, but we also know Lakai and S have sent him boxes recently.
That's true.
But
I think him on S is a cool look.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, you want to know something? Do you want to know something about the Lakai intro you might like, or do you want me to keep it a secret?
No, dude, spill the beans. What happened? You just froze up.
Oh, I did. Sorry. Mike Mo is in the intro.
No shit.
To the video. It's pretty sick.
Oh, so he's Lakai'd up, more than likely leaning towards that way.
I mean, that's his family, no matter what happens, right?
Yeah, he's girl as fuck, dude.
Exactly, and he was on Lakai forever, so
that's for
I'm not really seeing any of that stuff as like who is he gonna skate for? Like, we haven't seen him skate in 3 years. I'll start thinking about that when we're getting consistent Insta clips and footage coming out from Mike Mo. But until then, I don't think it's even worth my time, and I don't want to create rumors. All I know is, we saw that Lakai sent him shoes and Essa sent him shoes. We've only seen him do a couple tricks in the past 3 years. Hopefully he's back soon. I was so hyped to see that Impossible. We probably already talked about that last week, but that was it.
It was blasted.
Yeah, that was a fat one. Anyway, this weekend is the last quarterfinals or whatever third round, whatever they call it, for Battle at the Barracks, and then finals night is on the 30th. So yeah, that's coming to a wrap pretty soon. That'll be exciting.
Shane for the win.
Street League is this Saturday as well, so that's another thing we'll talk about next week.
Are they going to Cali this year?
Yeah, they'll have one in LA.
Damn, they're coming here too. I'm gonna lose my shit.
Yeah.
I called off work the next day. Do you know that I've never called off a day of work except for this one?
I didn't know that, but that's cool.
Yeah, Mexican dude. We work hard.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Any last words, Mike? Anything else you want to wrap up with? Or are we just out?
We fucking out.
We're out. Episode 108 is a wrap. 109 will be in a week. We'll talk about skateboarding.
Get there.
Stuff.
Get there. Get there.
Peace.
Get there.
Hey, follow Skate Fillet Podcast as the Instagram. I'm trying to keep that updated more, and especially when we're going live and whatever cool skateboarding things come to our mind will be on there a little more.
Yeah, we might start watching videos live on there too to like have some live reactions.
Yeah, I've been doing that on my personal account, but yeah, if we
Yeah,
could get
you should
if
do
we
it on
could get a
Skate
lot of
Fillet.
the viewers on the Skate Fillet one, then I might do it on there as well.
I agree.
Mike, I almost texted you last night. I did watch the shake jump thing live, but it was kind of late for your time zone, so I was like, I
What
won't
time
bother.
was it?
It was probably like 11:30 your time.
Oh, dude, I was watching Star Wars.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know if you went to sleep early because I know you work. But I mean, here it was only like
Yeah,
9 or 9:30 when I
sometimes.
did it, so I was like, I won't text him. But yeah, I watched it for
Nah.
the second
You went live?
time.
You just froze up.
Curren's push, and I watched Florida shake jump. Flavor
Nice.
Country.
Hell
We're
yeah.
out. We'll be back in a week. Peace.
Bang, bang. Goodbye.